Meet Year 7.
Awesome!
It's the most important year of school so far.
You're not here to have a laugh and a good time. You're here to learn.
With so many changes, new friends,
Yes, have you got a class?
and new teachers.
You are a Greenwood boy.
It's an exciting world to discover.
Wow.
It can be fun, but sometimes it can be tough. There are different challenges for everybody.
We're in year 7, we're acting like 3-year-olds.
We've rigged another secondary school with loads of cameras,
Is this what you see when you look through a camera? Because this is awesome.
so you can find out exactly what happens.
You're on report by my request.
I'm Trev. I used to go to school here, but now I'm one of the teachers.
Last question, because you're going to run out of time.
Welcome to our school.
Need a wig.
When you move into the craziness of secondary school, everybody needs a bit of looking after, whether it's from the teachers
Okay, what's the matter? Can I help?
or your friends.
I made him happy now, it's fine. Thank you.
This time we're going to get to know 2 more of Year 7. Meet Donnel, or Don,
My name's Donnel. What you gonna do when they come for you?
and his classmate, Lucy.
Well, that just got deep unexpectedly.
These two are like chalk and cheese, until you get to know them anyway. First up, it's time to meet the joker of Year 7.
Knock, knock, who's there? I don't want to find out who's there.
Don's not one of our quieter pupils.
We're going to tie in Shakespeare's language to hip-hop and rap, okay?
Yeah, to be or not to be. That is my...
And he has a pretty unique attitude to lessons.
Pilgrimage.
Siri, what is pilgrim? A pilgrim is a traveller, literally one who has come from afar and is on a journey to the holy place.
No one has ever used Siri in my lesson before.
Is it
Well done for using your brain there.
Don is one of the more popular boys in school.
At school, I can't say I'm like popular. Everyone bows down to me. People know not to like try and be cheeky.
And he's made a lot of new friends since the start of Year 7.
Best friends are Kaya, Ethan, Jaden, Thomas. Always there for you, make you have a laugh. Just have a good time with them, really.
Thank you, ladies.
But his behaviour has been landing him in hot water.
Donnell, stop talking now.
My first day secondary school, I got in trouble because I was speaking to my mates.
If you continue doing that,
What?
I've told you numerous times to stop.
Don can be a very cheeky student, and when he wants to be cheeky, he can be just about the cheekiest student I've ever taught.
Don's become a bit of an expert here at our school on getting into trouble. I'll let him explain.
At school, there's a system. You get a verbal warning,
That's your first warning, Donnell, because
a second verbal warning,
second warning for you, Donnell.
a yellow card,
The next time you interrupt me, Donnell, it will be a yellow card for you.
amber card, and then a red card.
Donnell, I've had enough of your comments. You can go stand outside. Thank you.
Don's got music today. And he's getting a bit carried away.
Look at this.
Miss, I don't know what to do.
I've told you it's on the board.
Yeah, Miss, I'm really confused.
It's second page. You write down what
No,
you think
I'm on it, but
syncopation is.
I'm so weird.
Donnell, you're getting a little bit restless now. You need to calm it down.
Sometimes they just tell you off for no reason. They're too strict.
That's an hour detention for licking your lips.
They don't let you do things, and it's like annoying sometimes.
Donnell, this isn't good enough. This is your second verbal warning now.
What? I was putting it away, I was folding it.
I would love to see Don's behavior improve because I think that he's not reaching his full potential. And the reason that he's not reaching his full potential is because he's distracted so easily.
The history, then. It develops. Donnell, stand outside, please.
Stand up. No.
Sort yourself out.
You've met Donnell. And you've met Lucy, but what you may not expect is that they share a very unlikely friendship.
In your mind, what makes it seem like I care?
Our friendship is based on me having answers and him copying them.
Come on, man, help me.
Teacher better not watch this.
So, I want that to help you, so you can understand it a bit better.
Anyone else?
Mission on.
Lucy and Don go way back.
That's a week, put your hand up. In primary school, me and Don, we sat together at the carpet at the back in maths, and we called ourselves math buddies.
Today, Lucy and Don have French.
Dans les cahiers, il y a les couleurs. There are colours on your table, and you can also use the colours up front here, okay?
Miss, finished. You basically write.
What's brown?
Marron.
Yeah.
So you basically put the name of it and then the colour together.
Sometimes he does ask for help, and I'll help him sometimes.
But all this can be frustrating for Lucy.
Is that right though?
Yeah. Now look at the only ones that say trousers or pants.
Trousers, a pants.
Well done, you've succeeded at life. Most of the times when he asks me, like, I'm not going to be with you forever, so I can't help you 24/7 with your work. You need to figure it out for yourself and actually put effort into your work to actually get it.
And even with all Lucy's help, Don can still end up pushing things too far.
So je vais acheter ce pull orange et rose en laine. Don't call out, please, okay? So, I know pull, I know orange. I'm really quite disappointed in your behaviour today. Can you stop, please?
I think he might be overacting a bit here.
I'm going to be here all lunch hour, so I don't mind if it takes us all lunch hour to finish this.
So as everyone else heads out, Don is left behind in detention.
Wow, I've got a lot of words to say about this. Detention is a horrible little place.
Whoever's talking will get a detention.
Yeah, shut up.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
that counts.
Detentions. I get a lot of them.
I don't want any keyboards on. Donnel, that is your instant detention.
I had like a lot of detention. Sometimes for like speaking in class.
I'm aware that it's lunchtime, but you have not earned the right to go. You are in detention. Sit down.
If you be naughty, you have to stay behind after school. You just sit there.
Detention is the most boring thing I've ever done, because you just sit in the chair like, I don't know what I'm doing.
You do the detention till 4 o'clock.
They try and make you jealous as well. They eat chocolate bars in front of you.
We've got a cake here for this.
Naughty.
I do think, I shouldn't have done this. I could have been doing better things than sitting here.
It goes through your mind that you wish like you never done it. Like you want to go back and not do that.
I do actually regret the things that I've actually done.
Don and Lucy have English with Mr. Elliot. They're doing Macbeth and seem to be practicing for a stage fight.
All right, year 7s, you have 5 seconds to be quiet. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are done talking now. So, Macbeth, Banquo.
The
First
class
witch,
have to act out a
second
scene
witch.
from the play, and Don decides he wants in.
So Ross will be coming into this next
He
scene.
just doesn't quite know who's who.
Who's
We also have Angus. Donna, would you like a line?
I want to be the first witch.
We are way past that. So we need somebody to act as Angus. If nobody says they want to, I will do it.
I'll be Ross.
He's a
I
character
want
that
to be Ross.
I think he really wants to be Ross,
it's a character that comes in whose name is Angus.
I'll be Ross.
but Don is soon up to his old tricks.
Imagine doing that, getting your head, turn it to us. That'd be sick.
Come on, up, I'm on deep, and
Don is really acting up today, and I don't think it's going to end well.
You have Amber for speaking again.
said
You have
what?
detention after school for 10 minutes. Donnell, close. There will be people who will stay after class today for their continuous talking.
Have I still got Amber card?
Usually, when a teacher is talking,
Oh my God,
you
that's
wait your
one
turn to talk. You don't interrupt them.
Ask one question.
We have Macbeth is amazed. The witch's predictions have come
It
true.
looks like he's heading for some serious trouble.
When Mr. Elliot tells me off, sometimes I think he's doing it because it's fair, but like, sometimes I think almost everybody would have done what I would have done for that thing. Like people would have reacted the same way as I would have.
You'll be back after school if you're not doing your work.
Once again, as the lesson ends, Don is held back after class.
So, what's going on?
Nothing.
Why are we having problems?
Cause
Because why?
you always start me
Why do you think I did that, Donnell?
for no reason.
Donnell, you're out of your seat. You're speaking to people. You're turned around. The fact that you're talking all the time can't happen. It just can't happen. So, Donnell, easy fix, easy solution is when I ask you to stop talking. Just stop talking. Really hope we can have a better lesson tomorrow, all right?
I'll do it tomorrow. No, he's deleting your pictures.
Getting in trouble like this means the school sends a text message home, and that's not good news. But despite all the back-chatting at school, when he's with his family, Don is different. His mum and dad divorced when he was very young.
I live with my mum, my stepdad, and my 2 little brothers. Being a big brother, it's like you've got like a lot of responsibility onto you to like look after him and keep him safe.
He's particularly close to his mum. It was just the two of them for 9 years before she met his stepdad.
But obviously I carry on like the family, but like, my mum's like the one that's brought me up, so obviously I ain't got a dad to go to, so my mum's like the only one I can actually go to, so.
Yeah, I love him. He can be like a little annoying brother sometimes. Slash son. Dunno.
But Don doesn't like it when his family find out he's been in trouble.
When my mum gets the text when I'm getting detention, it's like I'll probably be grounded for a couple of days. We had to go on my Xbox or something.
So despite all his cheekiness, Don doesn't really want a reputation for being naughty.
When I get in trouble, I go through my head like, I wish like I never done it or something. I could take it back what I've done.
Ahead of their presentations, the art class have a chance to put the finishing touches to their This Is Me project.
Come in if you're coming to do some wonderful work with me. Hello.
Unfortunately, Don hasn't actually started his yet.
Oh, look, he hasn't done his homework, which I set how many weeks ago, Donnell? How many weeks ago?
The class have a chance to find pictures online that will help them with their talk.
Are you using pictures off your phone, both of you?
How'd you walk it?
Don is up and running. His presentation is all about his family.
Oh, sorry, look at my little brother.
Nice. So who are these?
My mum and my brother.
With their tongues out.
It's English. Will Don be trying harder for Mr. Elliot this time around?
Act 1, Scene 4, Malcolm is next in line, and Macbeth sees the threat in Malcolm.
Can you tell me the answers, please? Otherwise the ruler gets it.
So, listening to remind you of what has been happening. Act 1, Scene 3.
So, because I'm on bigger things, can I read it?
No talking.
Sick. Woo. So, I made penguin feet.
Donnell, I'm giving you one last chance to stop talking because I continue to hear your voice.
He could be in some serious trouble here if he doesn't calm it down.
Don! You doing your work or not?
But luckily, Lucy steps in to sort him out.
Do you understand what you're doing though?
Yeah.
What we're doing then?
No, I don't actually don't.
So you have to look at that and then we have to match it to what we think is on the board. And this tells us what's happening, but we need to find the proof in the play. When it comes to Don, I do feel like an extra teacher, just helping him and like pushing him sometimes.
And with Lucy's help, Don ends up back on track.
What does it say up there that proves the points?
17 is too full of the milk of human kindness.
Lucy can be a great help in class to Dawn because she is a very respectful and polite student, and I feel like those qualities are passed along to Dawn when they are working together, especially in English class.
So therefore, you just got the perfect quote for that event.
Nice one, Don.
Yes,
Thanks,
Michelle,
Lucy.
Go ahead.
It's the day of the This Is Me presentation, and Lucy has been preparing like crazy.
Miss, I hope you're happy with it because I stayed up until 1 in the morning trying to finish it.
Don is first up.
Donnel, you give me your
Oh, yeah.
card thing. This is really hard. Donnel is going first up. And it's not easy being the first one. It's not easy being anyone when you have to talk to a group and you're not used to it. Right, off you go.
Oh, my family. You see, you got me, my brother, and my mum, that's it.
How many sisters and brothers have you got?
2 brothers, 1 stepbrother, and 1 mum.
He obviously has a strong connection with his family. You can tell because nearly all of his pictures were family-based.
And then my auntie does that facial stuff. She puts wax on the face, like carves it out on it.
Can we all have a round of applause? Well done, Donnel.
I haven't had to nudge him in this project whatsoever. For once, he didn't ask me for help.
The rest of the class get to have their go.
Can you see that there? That massive slide? That's taller than you think.
Some of my passions are music and animals.
And who's next?
Going next is Lucy.
I felt really nervous. I didn't feel comfortable with going up.
Come and stand at the front. Come and sit here.
I'm
Sit here.
not
Sit
standing.
here. Okay, sit
I
here.
feel better from here. I felt like I wanted to do it from the seat I was already sitting in.
But just this once, it's Don who's helping Lucy.
Lucy, you feel better in the chair, trust me. It puts less pressure off you, you sit in the chair.
And I insisted that I'd feel better sitting in the teacher's chair, which I did.
And Vanessa is on hand as her able assistant.
You got my favourite art, my favourite books, and something from my favourite movies.
What's the one, the bottom one, where she's standing on the shell?
Birth of Aphrodite, which was in like 1420, I think. And as you can see, you have people trying... No, she's not a mermaid, she's a god.
Who's that guy in the top right?
Andrea Bocelli. I think he's blind, which is really impressive because he'd have to read Braille with his fingers to get to know the piece of music. Divergent is my favourite books. It's also my favourite movie.
She's already told me what happens and I wasn't impressed.
The book's amazing.
So, after all those nerves, it's a job well done.
I am pleased and chuffed that she did give me this challenge and I overcome it.
Can I have a round of applause for Lucy, please?
Period 3, and that means maths with Mr. Kilminster.
Right. You still haven't learned my rules. Stay in your seat and don't talk over me. When I'm teaching, you're constantly talking. Sit up straight.
So, who's in the hot seat today? Is it them? Is it him? I really hope it's not Don.
You're constantly talking over me.
It's not. Actually, it looks like Don is really trying to make an effort.
10% of 600 is 60, yep.
Yeah, and then times that by 3.
Times that by 3, we get
130.
30%, don't we? And you end up with what?
180.
Good lad, well done.
And then
So we got 30%, yeah.
I got 5%.
Then we find 5%. 5% is after that, so it's half of 60, which is 30. Well done, Donnel.
I got it right. I actually got it right.
And it's not just maths. Don's trying harder in a lot of his classes.
I think my behaviour has improved since the start of year 7 and now I ain't as cheeky as I used to before.
Yes, Donnel. Stand up. Come up.
I am proud of Donnel that he's got his head down more and I can see it sometimes that he is trying.
Guess who's finished on now? The one who's the boss. Get me.
He's starting to realise that life is much easier and much more less painful when he's well behaved.
But to be honest, I think Don will always have his cheeky side. Maybe Don and Lucy have helped each other. She's feeling more confident, and he's putting in more effort at school. They've done it together.
I ain't got a book, no one loves me.
Don, I'm here for you.
Next time, Spencer rediscovers his roots
Point on your head.
and gets a taste of life in the fast lane.
That's what I'm talking about.
And from sports cars to sports stars. Dominique is going for gold.
I would like to be, hopefully, at the Olympics.
Head splits. Lucy, I can do the splits, look.
I don't want to know. If you split your trousers, I'm going to laugh. I'm not going to sympathise with you.
Fart.
Sometimes you can get a little bit hyper, and I don't. Like, if it's something stupid, if she has a stupid idea, sometimes I just try and calm just a tiny bit, just to get her on ground level. See, right now would be a good time.